Good morning, students. Today we will discuss another work, Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. It was published in 1719 and is considered one of the first English novels ever written. Daniel Defoe explores the themes of survival, isolation, colonization, and religious faith through this adventurous story. Alright, so now without any further ado, let's quickly get into the summary analysis of Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. Now here we have the central character, that is Robinson Crusoe. He was born in York, England in a middle class family. His father wants him to study law and live a comfortable life. But Robinson wants adventure. He wants to go to the sea. Although his father warns him many times to avoid the idea of going to the sea, but Robinson does not listen. So one day, without telling his parents, Robinson runs away from home and finds a ship going to London. Now here Robinson starts his journey at sea. At first everything seems exciting, but then a terrible storm comes. Robinson prays to God that if he survives he will go back home, but as soon as the storm passes, Robinson forgets his promise. This shows his character. He is stubborn and does not learn from his mistakes. So he kept his journey. And moving forward in this novel, we find that Robinson makes several voyages. In one of voyages, the ship is captured by Turkish pirates and Robinson is taken as a slave for 2 years. Now here he met a young boy named Yuri. They both planned and escaped the Turkish pirates. Now Robinson landed in another country named Brazil. Here Robinson becomes a plantation owner growing tobacco and sugar. He is doing very well here, but now he needs more wealth. So what happens next is that some of the plantation owners approach Robinson to go to Africa and bring back some slaves. Yes, of course, those slaves will help him in the plantation of tobacco and sugar, so Robinson agreed. Robinson started again a new voyage to Africa. But now here, in the middle of the sea, he encounters a terrible storm. The ship is wrecked completely. Now this is the turning point of the novel. He manages to swim to a deserted island as the only survivor. He realizes he needs to survive anyhow on this deserted island. So Robinson decided to swim back to the wrecked ship and bring back some of the things from the wrecked ship to that isolated island. He brought back food, tools, weapons, gunpowder, clothes, animals, and a Bible, which becomes very important for him. Now here Robinson builds a shelter on the island. He builds a fence and digs a cave into the hillside. Robinson is very organized. He creates a calendar by making marks on a wooden post. He divides his day into hunting, exploring, reading the Bible, writing in his journal, and improving his living conditions. Robinson learns many skills. He makes pots from clay, bakes bread. He plants seeds and successfully grow those seeds into crops. Now here on this island, slowly Robinson creates a comfortable life. Years passes by. Robinson has been on this island for about 15 years without seeing a human being. But then one day, Robinson sees a human footprint in the sand. He discovers human bones and remains of a fire on the beach. He thought that it must be cannibals who came to this island to perform their rituals. Robinson is horrified and becomes even more careful now. Here, many months pass, and then one day, Robinson sees cannibals on the beach with 2 prisoners. Those cannibals kill one of the prisoners, but the other prisoner escaped. Robinson decides to help the prisoner. He shoots the 2 cannibals and saves the prisoner. The prisoner is so grateful now. Robinson named him Friday because he rescued him on Friday. Now, as we move forward in the novel, we find that Robinson starts teaching Friday English and Christianity. Friday is a quick learner. Robinson is also no longer lonely on this island. Now what happens? One day the cannibals returns with more prisoners. Robinson and Friday attacked all the cannibals and saved those prisoners. One is Spaniard and the other is Friday's father. You see, now Friday, on finding his father, he was very happy. Robinson sees a ship near the island. There are some sailors who have brought Captain to abandon him. But then Robinson realizes that if he helps the captain, this captain may help him return to England. So Robinson and Friday help the captain. They attack the sailors at that night and take control of their ship. And now, finally, after 28 years, Robinson is leaving the island. Can you imagine 28 years of isolation? 28 years in isolation, learning to survive, building everything from scratch. Before leaving, Robinson shows those sailors how to survive. I'm talking about the sailors who captured the captain earlier. And now the ship of those sailors and captain are in the control of Robinson as well as Friday. So now Robinson and Friday board the ship, and finally, after so long, Robinson finally returned home. But everything has changed. His parents are dead. He has been gone for many years. He was also believed to be dead. Robinson travels to Lisbon to check his plantation in Brazil. He discovers it has been well managed and he is now very wealthy. He uses this money to settle in England. Robinson gets married and has children. At the end, Robinson reflects on his life. His sufferings taught him valuable lessons: patience, trust in God, gratitude, and the value of hard work. The novel explores survival and human resilience, showing how a person can survive using intelligence and determination. It also explores religion as Robinson turns to God during his isolation. The relationship between Robinson and Friday reflects colonial attitudes where Europeans believed that they had right to civilize others. So it is one of the works that we study under post-colonial literatures. But at the end, all in all, we can say that Robinson Crusoe is a story of adventure, survival, and redemption. It shows how a stubborn young man who disobeyed his father learns important lessons through his suffering and isolation. It remains one of the important works in English literature, and that's what we have to discuss in Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. I hope you found the video helpful. Do let me know any other video you want me to share in the next upcoming video. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. I will see you soon in the next video. That's it for this. Thank you.